Welcome to the weekly roundup on SA Footballer TV. I'm Tommy Javor.
The Hose, how are you?
The great man is here to join us, and we are of course doing Division 3, and we've just had round 3 in Division 3, and we'll be previewing round 4. But let's start with, well, the big news in football, Gepps Cross. It's been something like 30 games since they've had a victory, and all 3 grades won on the weekend, not to mention their A grade. We'll go straight into it. Gepps Cross 19-8-122, Kilburn 9-8-62, a 10-goal win, and a great result for everyone who's put in so much time and effort at Gepps Cross over the last couple of years where they really have struggled.
Yeah, they really have, and I thought this year they were on the improve, and early season it didn't show, and then on Saturday I must admit I got the surprise of my life when I saw them win by that, and I saw the great man Big Andy Graham on Sunday, and he said that they were good. Yep. He said they'll be good the second half of the year, so whether Andy's right or not, who knows, but he said they were very, very good.
Yep, and I mean, I talked about it last year. Obviously I've got a bit of an affiliation with Gepps. We play a lot of AFL 9s there, and they've gone with the juniors. They've stuck with the people that have stuck with them, and hopefully it all pays off for them, and we wish them all the best. So let's get into better players and goal kickers. For Gepps Cross, Bald kicked 6, Brody Hudson kicked 3, along with Tina Sterling with 3, Collins and O'Neill both with doubles. Better player for Gepps Cross, best players for Gepps Cross were Bald, Hudson and Benz. Whilst for Kilburn, Gill and kicked 5 and O'Loughlin 2, just the 4 goal kickers there. Wilczowski, Scotty Galbraith and Gill, the better player. So yeah, probably not the result that Kilburn were hoping for or expecting, but it is what it is.
I didn't expect, I know Kilburn people expected them to be a top 3 side. I didn't. I thought they'd finish mid-table, and I said that at the start of the year, and I still think they're going to need a year to consolidate, because unfortunately for Kilburn it's either been a boom or bust situation for them.
Yep.
And they just need one of these years to just consolidate rather than just talking it up, and I just don't think they're good enough for this year to be a top 3 side.
Yeah, well, you look at some of the players that they don't have from when they had their previous Div 3 premiership. Nick Pearce, Charlie Molyneux,
Charlie Parks.
Is Braxton still there?
Alexander Braxton's in the grass there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of players back who aren't there from that side that disappeared a few years ago.
Yep.
They got a lot back, but there's a lot that didn't come back.
Yep. Right, and to our next one now, Golden Grove 18, and probably Corey Preslow, nice little sequence there. Golden Grove 18-13-121, Plimpton 11-19-85. Bad kicking's bad football, so Plimpton probably missed their chances in this one. Great spread of goal kickers, triples to Shaw, Horsgood, Oliver and Shepherd for Golden Grove, whilst Gunning kicked a double. Shepherd, Graham and Ingram were their best players. Whilst for Plimpton it was Donkesley, Donkadonk kicked 3, Kastrapi kicked 2, along with Scott and Pegararo. Better players Hode, Webster and Van der Hack. So probably a predictable one there, mate. Probably don't need to focus on that.
I can't quite get a handle on Golden Grove. You know, like they've got juniors galore, they've got great setup. They just never quite. They always tease, but they never quite get there, do they? You know, when it goes to that next level, they can't quite get to Division 2. They alternate between 3 and 4 a little bit.
Yeah.
I think once they learn how to be a top club, they'll be there for a long time. A bit like only Mercedes Jets did. They went through a lot of divisions, and they've also got strong juniors and a lot of depth. And I think if I were Golden Grove, I'd go and speak to Angling Mercedes and.
Yeah, we need only Mercedes on the weekend. We'll talk about that in Div 1, and they were very good. Next one, Pembroke, who are all the rage on your internet, your forums, and your social medias. They're talking them up, and rightly so. They're a very good team. They were challenged to the half, but ran away with it. 15-13-103, Mitcham 9-12-66. Goal kickers, Marini 4, Tom Evans and Nicholson both kicked 3, whilst Williams kicked 2. Fraser Pinckney, the old man with the big wingspan, best on ground, along with Williams and Catford. For Mitcham, it was Geaton beat with 3 and Daly kicked a double, whilst Hardy, Tucker and Dykers were named in the best players there. Now, upset of the round, I thought Seaton had turned the corner, and I actually was pretty confident Seaton would get over the line here, but they didn't. It was at Pedlar Reserve, no good. 11-10-76 and Walkerfield 14-10-94. So a great win there to my old boy the Cats under new coach Frankie Leonard. They would have been absolutely wrapped with that. Goal kickers, Cowold kicked 3. Dusty Fromm's back at the Cats. He went and played country. I must have played country for a couple of years, and was in that very successful strong team back in 2001 where Chef had all the boys from Gazer.
Heinze. Oh no,
Heinze
they actually struggled. They finished about seventh.
They started strong. Yeah. So look, no, it was the year before that where they. Let's move on. From kicked a lot of goals that year. He's back. He kicked 2. Allen kicked 2. Better players: Allen, Madden, and Partington. Whilst for Seaton, Polanski kicked 4, as did Harlan. A multitude of singles, and Walsh, Parker, and Regari were best players. So yeah, look, Walkerville there, first one of the year, a big win, and they'd be absolutely copper hoop with that.
Yeah, I would have tipped Seaton at Big Hour's car park there, and former car park, and yeah. Must have played well, Walkerville, because Seaton always tough to beat on the passing. So yeah.
Yep. And our last one, it was Flinders Park heading to Athelston and overcoming the Raggies, the old potato sack Raggies at Max Amber. It was Flinders Park 13-11-89, Athelston 11-6-72. Athelston actually had the lead at quarter time, but Flinders Park really kicked away in the third quarter, where they kicked 4-7 to 1 straight goal, and were too good in the end. Goal kickers for Flinders Park. Excuse me a moment. Comodigiani kicked 3. Rogers, Fuller, and Hall all kicked 2, whilst best players were Bryce, Holborn, and Comodigiani. For Athelston, Tarka kicked 3, and Sheedy kicked 2, along with Swift. Owen, Barabbas, and Randa kicked better best players for Athelston.
They've gone under the gun a little bit, Flinders Park. I think 2 years ago at Portland, we flew under the radar for a long time, mainly we decided to. And I think Flinders Park have done the same. I know this year I thought, mid-table. I didn't expect them to get off to the start.
And it's a beautiful segue there, Luke, to the table, which sees 2 undefeated teams, Flinders Park, who you just mentioned, and Pembroke, both 3-0. Yep. And it is a very odd-looking table. Athelston and Mitcham, both 2-1. And then in 5th place, with just 1 win, Seaton Ramblers are in equal place, only percentage out of the relegation zone. So Seaton, Walkerville, Golden Grove, Jeps Cross, and Kilburn all 1 and 2, and Plimpton 0 and 3. And I think this is going to be one of those very tight seasons in the fight for that 5th spot.
Yeah, I heard not from Westy, but I heard from various people that Mitcham had picked up some players, and they're going on quite well, very well coached by Adam West and.
Adam West.
Yeah, so they're going along all right, but I heard a bit about them and didn't hear anything about Flinders Park at all. So, Dave Kennewell, you've done a good job keeping it under wraps.
Yes, keeping it under his hat. So after 3 rounds, it's Geetenbeek from Mitcham with 14 goals, Cowold from Walkerville with 10, Tommy Evans, the former Glenelg reservist pre-season person, with 9, Henry Nicholson with 8, and Polanski from Seaton with 7. You have to be a good player this time of year to be in double figures, host.
So you're obviously on 10?
11. All right, let's get into this week's games, and I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of teams playing each other on similar positions in the ladder. Here's the first one. Jeps Cross and Seaton Ramblers, both 1 and 2. Shrek said they're good.
Yeah,
well, they should win then.
I think they'll win at home, because based on what Shreky said, he said, yeah, they look pretty good. So based on that, I'll take Jeps.
Flinders Park are sitting pretty undefeated. They're at Flinders Park. They take on Plimpton. These guys are pretty much neighbours, despite being in separate zones in the sample. Just around the corner. This will be a good game, I think. But I think Flinders Park are too strong.
Yeah, the way that Dave Kennewell's been able to hide them under the radar, like we did at Portland a few years ago, you get away to 4 wins, you've got confidence within the group, and then you catch everyone by surprise and you're still riding that high. So I think Flinders Park, they've done a very good job keeping that under wraps.
One thing they've never had a problem with is depth. They've always had a strong C and D grade, and this year under Big Al Williams, the 2 under 18 teams, Big Al actually instigated an under 18s AFL Nines carnival. Invited all the local teams out, and we helped out with that, and it was just good. There's good things happening at Flinders Park, and good luck to them. Golden Grove and Mitcham at Harpers Field. Golden Grove, they're the enigma of the division. We can't quite work them out, can we, Hose?
No, I can't. I said a few years ago that, you know, with everything they've got out there at Golden Grove, they're going to play one footy very soon. But they just alternate between Div 3 and Div 4 for some reason.
Yep. And
I think, as I said, go and speak to an Unley Mercedes who have made that jump from 4-3-2-1. Might be the way to go. I don't know. But yeah, I'll pick them to win.
Yeah, I'll pick them at home as well. It's 2-1 versus 1 and 2. Obviously, Gold Creek's the 1 and 2, but I'll take the Kookaburras. Pembroke and Kilburn at Haslam. Kilburn were pus last week apparently, and Pembroke are good at every turn. I'll take Pembroke.
Yeah, especially at Haslam Oval, they play on that rectangle, trees overhanging, and it's a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Pembroke. Just far too good.
And Athelston and Walkerville at Max Amber Reserve. Look, Walkerville after their first win, you know how you have that first win hose, it does give you a lot of excitement and enthusiasm amongst the group. Athelston currently 2-1 will be too strong at home for mine.
At home, yeah. Yeah, Athelston, they're looking for that top 3 spot, I would have thought. So, yeah, they certainly wouldn't want to come from the nomination final, so there's a big game that they'd have to put away.
Athelston all round. Thanks for watching the Div 3 weekly roundup. We'll be back next week.
See you later.